Hey guys, what's up? Diamond Predicts here with the safest bets on CSGO Lounge. Alright, let's start off with a World Champion 2015. Like yesterday, these are all best of ones, so I would put an ICB on Libya again, and Algeria just because of the fact it's lower than 25 or around 25, and it's a best of one, so anything could happen. I mean, the Overdog should win all these, but if something does happen, you lose 2 pistol rounds and you lose the game, so let's do that. Now we have Romania versus Montenegro. I recommend a skip because the odds are really bad, even though Romania will win this, but I just recommend a skip all around. Alright, the first real game we have today is Roccat versus Nostaglie. Last time they did play, what was it? Roccat won 0-2. Basically, this is HR with simple instead of Adren, but they don't really try that hard. So I would stay away from it. Roccat could win, Roccat could lose. They lost to Pitter, Penta. Roccat's on a pretty bad losing streak right now, and they don't look too great. So I just recommend an all-around skip because it's a random league in general. Alright, the first match we have today that I'm betting on would be Mouse versus Kinguin. I don't know why Mouse is 41%, but I personally think this is a 55-45 favoring Mouse. This is qualifying for, what is it, the PLG Season 1? This is kind of a really big deal. This is like the best teams from around the world are doing this. I don't know why Kinguin's favored though, considering the fact they do have a lot of DDoS problems on top of it. And a lot of the map pool does favor Mouse. I would recommend putting a small bet on Mouse, like a very small, like 5% of your inventory. It's up to you though. Next we have Overgaming versus Penta. I recommend a skip even though Penta should win, but this is 99 damage arena. Anything could happen. A lot of upsets occur because people don't care about the actual game. Next we have Croatia versus Cyprus. Croatia will win this. Well, not will, but probably should win this, but I'm just not going to bet on it because this is also random country teams. And on HLTV, you can see that all these players, well actually some of them do, but I mean, these are pretty random players. Yes, there's a really good guy on Cyprus. That's my problem here. Cyprus beat Israel, yeah. There's not too much past history between this, so I just recommend an all-around skip. Next we have HR versus Flipside. This is an interesting game. This is a 50-50 right now. I would probably give this a 55-45 in favor of Flipside, but I mean, it's a real toss-up. It depends how Adren is doing really, because he's the guy with the 100 ping on HR. If he does well, then they might win the game. If he does poorly, they're going to lose the game. Flipside does look like they're bonding pretty well together, especially without Simple. I feel like Simple was a bad player. He was very toxic towards the team. But I would put a small amount on the HR or Flipside. Just play the odds in this one, honestly. It's a 50-50. Next we do have DNG versus Epiphany. DNG should win this, even though the odds are pretty bad. Last time Epiphany played E-Battle, the odds were like 82-18, and I recommend an ICB, and Epiphany actually won that one. But DNG's a lot better team than E-Battle. Even though they are not going to Cologne, they're the former G2 if you do not know. And I recommend a small bet on DNG, but once again this is the Uprise Champions Cup, so it doesn't matter too much to them. But I would just recommend a small bet. That's what I would be doing. Next we have EnvyUs versus NaVi. EnvyUs should take this, but both these teams are really good, and for some odd reason NaVi has 32%, so maybe go small or even ICB on NaVi, but I don't know. This is default versus default because both of them are saving their stuff for Cologne because this is like the counter pit league. Yes, it matters a little bit, but Cologne is a lot more impressive, and everyone, like, Scoodoodle is going to be writing down every move for NaVi and Envy, so I don't think we're going to be trying anything new. So default versus default, I don't know. I think, it should be 32%, but I think Envy will take it, but it shouldn't be 32, so you go with that information. Next we have PH versus Pitter. PH has a 1-map advantage. This is Ding It. Anything could happen. Pitter, I YOLO betted on Pitter, and I won today, but I don't think Pitter's going to win this one. They have a 1-map advantage, and whenever you have a 1-map advantage in a best of 3, you always win. So, PH, medium bet. Now we have Kinguin versus E-Frag. This is a good game. I think Kinguin's going to take this one, even though it's SIVO. E-Frag, they played Reason today. They look decently strong, but for a tier 3 team, they should have dominated them more. But they still look pretty good. I would go small to medium on Kinguin, depending on how the odds change. If it goes above 75, I would go just a skip overall, because E-Frag could upset, and maybe put an ICB on E-Frag if it's over 75% for Kinguin. If the odds go down below 70, I would put a small to medium bet on Kinguin. Our last game today is AceGaming versus MWNL. I just recommend a skip for this one. This is CS Select. Doesn't matter too much, and these are NA teams, so anything could happen. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate the amount of support we've had lately. All the comments, the likes, the subs. It's just awesome, guys. I really, really do appreciate it, especially because my channel's like 2 or 3 days old. It's mind-blowing. But anyways, thank you guys very much. My name is Diamond Predicts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.